Hello everyone, my name is Jason Gregerson, and this video is going to be about integration by substitution. Specifically, we're going to look at some specific steps to work through the process of integration by substitution. We have those steps listed here. We're going to choose our u, we're going to calculate our differential du, we're going to plug our u values in, we're then going to integrate, and then we're going to return back to our original variable x, and we're going to add our constant of integration. So we're going to look at this integral, the integral of 2x sine of x squared dx. All right, first step is to choose u. I'm looking for an inside function whose derivative is the other factor of the integrand. I'm going to let u equal x squared in this case. Next step is to calculate the differential du. If I take the derivative of u, I get 2x, so the differential du is equal to 2x dx. Next, I got to plug in these u values into the integrand. So I'm going to take my integral, and I'm going to replace x squared by what it's equal to, which is my value u. I'm then going to take the 2x dx and replace it by what it's equal to, which is du. From there, I have a much easier integral to integrate in terms of u, so I will then do the integration. The integral of sine of u is negative cosine of u. So now I'd like to go back to my original variable x. So to do that, I need to plug in my x's. I'm going to replace the u by what it's equal to, which is x squared. The result is negative cosine of x squared. And the last step, of course, is to add my constant of integration. All right, so that's us walking through these steps. Let's look at one more example. Here I have the example, the integral of e to the x times the square root of 1 plus e to the x. And so this would be a great time to pause the video, work through this on your own, and then resume the video and see if your steps match mine. Go ahead and pause now. All right, now that you've worked through it, let's see if your answers meet my answers. All right, step one is to choose u. In this case, I'm going to let u equal 1 plus e to the x. I'm then going to calculate my differential. The derivative of 1 plus e to the x is e to the x, so the differential is e to the x dx. I'm going to plug these values into my integral. So I'm going to replace 1 plus e to the x with u, and replace e to the x dx with du. I'm going to rewrite this as u raised to the 1/2, and then I'm going to do the integration, which will result in u to the 3/2 power divided by 3/2. I'm going to simplify that to rewrite it as 2/3 u to the 3/2. And then lastly, I'm going to replace u by my original x variable, or by replacing u with 1 plus e to the x. Final result is 2/3 times the quantity 1 plus e to the x, all raised to the 3/2 power. And then lastly, I'll add my constant of integration. And here is my final result. All right, so we've worked through this example, and that concludes this video. Thank you for your time.